All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be relatively quick, in the sense that I'm not going to be pulling too many cards or clarifying at all. Um, so before I get started, I just want to say if you are a part of the membership tab, just make sure you go and check that out because I just posted what you don't see coming in the month of August: general, family, love life, and your finances. Okay, so there's a reading for that for you if you're part of the membership tab. Now, this reading will be about your finances because I've been getting a lot of messages here about finances and career. So, what I'm going to do is pull an oracle card for finances in general. Okay, I do this again, people with 9 to 5s. I'm going to also pull for entrepreneurs and then people who are unemployed, okay? And for each oracle card, I will pull your current situation and energy that you're in, an advice card, and what is coming towards you, okay? So I'm going to try to keep this quick. But I will be reading. So out of the book, and I'll just be reading the prosperity message, and I will pull one for each of those categories. So I'm going to stop for a second because I do not have a pen or paper around me. And if you're watching right now, if you could please timestamp for me, I would be so grateful. I'm going to figure out how I do the automatic timestamps and set that up through YouTube Studio, but I need to figure that out. So if you are right now going to timestamp for me, I'm going to give you about 20 seconds. I would greatly appreciate it so much, okay, to prepare, all right? And when I feel you say energetically you're ready, I'm going to start. All right. Okay, all right, let's get going. Okay, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries Collective. First, we're going to start here with an overall message, an oracle message here for the finances in general for Aries. The Aries Collective, finances in general. What's going on here? What do you need to see? I just saw 222 on the clock. Aries for finances in general. That's a card I just saw at the bottom. Okay, then we're going to pull another wisdom of the oracle here for people with 9 to 5s or careers. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, goodness, 2 cards came out. Well, I'm gonna keep them both. Okay. Now we're going to pull one card here for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, working for yourself, creating for yourself, and creators here. Gosh, you got 2 too. God, every time I feel like Spirit laughs at me every time I say that it's going to be it's going to be a short reading. Okay. And then let's get one card here for people who are unemployed. People who are unemployed. All right. Beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and now we're really going to begin here for the people who, this is for everybody. This first section here is for everybody, general finance information. Okay. The first card that we came here for the Aries Collective for in your finances is Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story, number 37, which reduces to 10, which talks about a completion or an ending. Never Ending Story. Let's take a look. All right. We have Never Ending Story. The overall essential meaning says self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. But let's read the prosperity message. And the prosperity message says, fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started? Are you in a situation that reminds you of the past failures, financial insecurities scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through mishaps and missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively. Right now, better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all the guaranteed you can do. I mean, revision, right? We've all heard of revision through law of attraction. That's what it is. Sometimes I don't like the whole term, the delusional thing, whatever. But in this sense, when you're rewriting your story, I do feel like I think that's beneficial, right? Your losses in the past were probably very significant while they were happening in that present moment. But once they get in the past, don't make them so significant anymore. Shrink them. Damn it. Apple, I love you. Thank you for that effects. I don't know where the hell that came from, but thank you for that effect. All right. Shrink that shit in the past. It happened, so what? You failed, so what? You filed bankruptcy, okay. Now let's move forward and rewrite your story for the future, okay? Rewrite it. Rewrite it. There's billionaires who have filed bankruptcy many, many times. It's okay. They're still living lavish and abundant. You know why? Because it's a mindset. You think it's about what's in your pocketbook, and it's really a mindset. And then what's in your pocketbook will match what you think and you believe about yourself, okay? So stop telling the same story of being BROKE, okay? Because we don't even say that word over here. We don't say that word. We don't joke about that word. We don't call ourselves that, right? Stop telling that story. Okay, so what did I say I was going to do? Current situation here for a financial situation. All right. Advice. And what's coming towards you. All right. I like it. I like it. So the very first energy here we have is the sun, which is beautiful. Okay. So somebody could be definitely, when I see 37 and I'm seeing it reducing to 10, completion. You are at this current moment working on ending that way of thinking right now. And you are focusing on more positive ways of thinking and more positive stories in your life. And maybe you're even seeing a little glimmer of hope that is produced or created through the way you're changing your mindset. So that is beautiful that the sun is coming out for you right now. Your advice here is the 7 of Cups. Get out of your head, okay? Get out of your head in the sense of this could go wrong, or this could happen, or I don't want this to repeat itself, or I see my bank account getting low. Oh no, here it comes. You know what I'm saying? Those type of emotions and feelings that waver, that do not help you. Find balance in that way. Find balance in your thinking. It feels like you're moving in the right direction here, Aries. This is for everybody. You're moving in the right direction here. But the thing is, you have to harness your mind and your emotions, okay? Maybe you kind of, and I always say emotions are fickle. So maybe the moment that you see a bill come in or something unexpected, you freak out, right? Or you immediately complain. Or you're like, here we go again. You know, all those type of energies is not helpful for you moving in the right direction. But I do feel like you're harnessing that. You're helping yourself in that way. What's coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles. This is great. This is good. This means that this is the beginning stages of an increase in your finances. The seeds that you are planting are growing and you are starting to see them materialize. Some of you, this could be a job offer of some sort. Some of you, this could be a promotion, an increase in finances, or just good news about your money. You're starting to see it reflect in the 3D, no matter how small it is. And let me tell you something. When you start to do those mental changes, right? When you start to recalibrate your mind and change your focus and attention, and you see the very first remnants or evidence of that happening, get excited. Get excited like you just won the lottery. Even if you just have a little bit left over from your paycheck this time, or you have something that comes in that helps you out. Get so excited when you see things like that, because that amplifies that and brings more of it in. I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Pentacles. So you literally go from the page to the king. It's coming, Aries. Don't worry. It's coming. Don't stress. Don't fret. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on here. Now, this is for people with the 9 to 5s, right? Jobs or careers. Okay. So you got deep knowing, and a change in the wind. Now, okay, so I was thinking I was going to read a change in the wind, but Spirit told me to just read deep knowing. I was just going to summarize it, but they want me to read deep knowing. But okay, so I think we know what this means though, right? Deep knowing. There's an understanding, intuitive, inside. You know what you need. You know the changes, or you feel changes coming in your career life or your job or your 9 to 5. You may not know it per se, but you can feel it, right? There's a change in the wind coming, okay? So right now, for people who are in career and jobs, and this is very important, I feel like this is connected to what is happening in the world. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared for changes, okay? Be prepared for things that are unexpected, or be prepared for things to just be different. Doesn't mean it has to be negative, but just kind of be prepared. And this is a time for where you, even if you're working a 9 to 5, this is the time where you start kind of breaking out of the matrix. Even though you're surrounded with those type of people, you start thinking for yourself and truly tapping into your intuition so you can be safe and you can be guided, you can be protected. So let's see why Spirit wants us to read deep knowing. Let's take a look. My shadow is under here. Bruno's right under my feet. All right. Of course, intuition, listening to the oracle within, and empathy and hypersensitivity. So you definitely feel this change in the wind coming. I said this is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends. And if you listen to them, take the risk and act. And within you, there's an oracular consciousness, okay? A higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machines, okay, of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits, okay? So for the people with the 9 to 5s and the careers and things like that, it doesn't mean necessarily maybe you're going to up and quit. Some of you, I feel that could be the strongest energy. Maybe you're moving towards retirement. Maybe you've been in a job for a very long time and now your intuition is calling you that it's time for a drastic change. And that could just be using your skills from your job and turning it into entrepreneurship for yourself, right? But there's something here where it's out of your control. The change in the wind is out of your control, but Spirit is helping you, right? By telling you. And when I'm saying telling you, that means your intuition is telling you, source is connected, right? That something is changing, so start preparing, okay? Let's take a look here. This is for people with 9 to 5s. Let's see here. What is the energy for them? What is the advice and what is coming towards them? Let's see here. What is the advice? Yep. And what is coming towards them? Ooh, I know Bruno just didn't do what I think he did. Lord. Clarify this for them. Thank you. All right, Spirit's like, you already know what to do. I'm seeing the sun here, both decks at the bottom of the deck. You already know what to do. So the first card here, your energy, the hermit, going within, right? Deep knowing, going within, using the oracle within. Source is telling you it is time for you to do something, and I feel like you already know what that something is. You do. You know what that something is. The hermit is also somebody who's an expert at something, okay? So something that you've already very, very knowledgeable at, and you're going and doing it for yourself. You may be removing yourself from an entity or a job and doing it yourself. Maybe this is a time to get a mentor. Maybe you are mentoring. Maybe you're a teacher of some sort. But I still feel like this is you going off and doing it on your own, and you know what Spirit is telling you to do. All right, your advice here is the King of Wands. You are the leader. This is a visionary leader card. This is the entrepreneur here. He is the boss, but he works for himself, okay? He has other people follow him, and he's a self-starter, okay? Very, very successful. King of Wands is very successful because he's action oriented, okay? He's not just a thinker. He gets an idea and he acts on it immediately, because you know that there is success in that sometimes, right? Not really dwelling on it, but I'm going to take action. I'm going to do it. I may fail. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to find the success. That's the beauty in the King of Wands, because his confidence carries him. All right. So you are, and you're going to have this confidence in whatever it is, because I feel like with the Hermit here, this is saying, right, you are very knowledgeable at something that you're probably going to transition and doing for yourself. Okay. Or it even could be retiring, right? Where you may not even need to go do anything else, right? Because you've succeeded in what you're doing already. Now you can take that money and go do something else. Have fun, travel, start projects, start nonprofits, right? Retired life might bring you something completely different than actually working and starting a business, okay? You could be pouring into others, motivational speaking. But this is something here where you're traveling, you're moving, you're a leader of some sort. And then here, what's coming towards you is the Strength card and the High Priestess, all right? So the Strength card talks about inner strength, willpower, okay? Getting through situations with that inner strength. The High Priestess connected to the strength card is telling you whatever it is, because it's being very general here, even though these are two major arcana, so it's very significant energy. I feel like it's very general because it's going to be different for everyone. But what it is saying is that your strength, your willpower, your ambition, connected with your intuition, whatever's going to happen, that is what's going to get you through. That is what's going to allow you to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish with the change in the wind that is coming, connected with your deep knowing or your intuition. Okay. So that's what's coming up for, 9 to 5 people. I will say too, King of Wands though is being very well off financially. Okay. That is something. So if you're worried about money, whenever this change happens, you will be able to create what you need. Okay. All right, moving on. What did we say this was? Oh, entrepreneurs. That's right. Entrepreneurs. You got 2 cards here. So give it a second for my time stampers. All right. So you have unfinished symphony. Okay. This could be something that you're circling the block. An idea that you had a long time ago and it wasn't ready to really bring into, wasn't ready to culminate, wasn't ready to bring into fruition yet, but it was an idea. You wrote it down. Maybe you started it a little bit. Something here wasn't complete yet or wasn't aligned or ready for you to jump to that thing. But then now you also have co-create, and that's what Spirit is wanting me to read, okay? Co-create. I think we all know what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and read that for you guys. So this is for the entrepreneurs, number 40. Co-create. This says creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. All right, the prosperity message. Let's go ahead and script straight there. It says flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. All right. Entrepreneurs, it's go time. It is go time. All right. Co-creating with source. Make sure that you're meditating, you're staying hydrated, you're exercising, you're allowing energy to flow through you so ideas can come to you, okay? Maybe you're decluttering like me because that also helps your mind. So let's take a look here. This is for entrepreneurs. Let's see. Current energy here. Advice. And what is coming towards you. All right. Let's clarify that one. I'm seeing the High Priestess here. Okay, leave it there. So, all right. So we have the Page of Swords here as the first energy here. This could be learning, right? Researching, looking at other things to get inspiration, new ideas, messages that come from the divine, right? Maybe you're getting intuitions or nudges to start learning something new, a new craft, a new skill to add to what you're already doing. Maybe you're brand new to this entrepreneur thing, right? And there's something that has piqued your interest that is exciting to you and it's calling to you. So you're going to explore and investigate, okay? We also this, I'm also hearing asking for if you need help from the divine and which direction to go in. Your advice is the Six of Wands, right? There's a card in the Moonology that talks about confidence is your key to success. That's this energy that I'm feeling here. Confidence is your key to success. You will be successful. You will be recognized. You just got to keep moving forward, right? Keep moving forward to what you want, what you're wanting to create, and it will be a success. And remember, confidence is your key to success. That's what I feel like this is saying right here. All right, what's coming towards you? We have the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Five of Wands is competition, or what may feel like it, or because I always say competition is very lackful, right? So remember not to be in that energy of feeling like you're competing with anyone, because nobody else can bring to the table what you bring to the table, period. I feel like, comparison is a thief of joy. We hear that all the time, right? Because why are you comparing to yourself to someone else where you're not even made or created like someone else is, okay? This could be opposition, difficulties, not even coming from other competitors, but life in general, okay? You're fighting through some sort of challenges. Four of Pentacles here talks about security, saving, keeping what you need, especially during difficult times or times of transition, okay? But it is a card of security, okay? It also is the Miser of the Tarot, though, so be careful with holding on to things out of fear because challenges are arising. Be careful about just fear, being in the energy of fear in general, okay? Let me clarify that one more time. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. The Knight of Swords. I feel like things are going to start moving quickly because this feels connected also to the 9 to 5 people here, where there's going to be changes in the atmosphere and the energy, and things are going to be changing very quickly. And that coming at somebody all at once can be overwhelming. But I feel like here with people who are entrepreneurship, this is about starting new things that are going to go with the times. Okay, so being quick on your feet. Knight of Swords here, Page of Swords. You're learning something new, you're executing, you're implementing something. And maybe even a time of being very busy as well. Okay, now, people who are unemployed or searching for jobs or new paths in general to change. You have one of my favorite cards, number 17, the Fates. The Fates, okay? It's kind of like the star card in the tarot, which I think is the same number too, 17. It says fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are, okay? The prosperity message here, let me just make sure I read that right. Yeah, the prosperity message here says, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly, okay? This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It can be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. So this is literally saying, I mean, this was to a T, I feel like, for someone who may be unemployed or searching for something. everything that has happened to you right now or is happening to you at this moment is fated. It may feel difficult. You may feel afraid, but you have to trust here that the divine knows exactly what it's doing and exactly where it's moving you to. Sometimes we have to go through certain situations that are going to build us up and strengthen us, okay? Sometimes rejection is protection. So remember that, okay? And be okay with that when that may happen for you. All right, let's take a look. This is for the people who are unemployed, searching for their next step or their next thing. Let's take a look. What is the current situation here for them? All right. What is their advice? What's coming towards you? Beautiful. Okay. So I'm seeing the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but what's coming towards you is the Death card. All right. So you have an ending already. Probably something may have already ended, or it could be an ending through a painful mental cycle or mental situation. You know, looking for a new job for a very long time could be very stressful and hurtful. So when this Death card comes here, it says that energy may be coming to an end and something new is beginning. The Death card represents transformations. Let's see here. Clarify the Death card here for the people who are looking for their next thing. Yeah. Wow. Good energy here. This is coming to an end. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. So y'all are going to be okay. First energy, King of Pentacles, trying to be grounded right now, with your material self or your material world. Okay. King of Pentacles here could be businesses, institutions, things like that. But I feel like this is a sense of you trying to be or getting grounded in your financial story, right? Not being so emotional or scared or afraid, but grounding your energy is very beneficial for you right now. Okay. Maybe you're even focusing on a new business of some sort, maybe after losing a job or transitioning. Your advice here is the Queen of Cups. Self-love, self-healing, self-help, right? All of this is going to strengthen your intuition and also knowing that everything is going to be okay. We already talked about the Death card. Clarifying the Death card is the World card. So these are two cards of endings. A cycle is ending, so you can transition. Seven of Cups. When this cycle ends, you're going to have opportunities that come in. One of those opportunities is going to lead you to abundance with the Empress energy right here. So you're going to be more than okay. And I feel like whatever it is, especially with the Fates card here, people who are unemployed or transitioning, with the Fates card here, this means that whatever bad thing that you may felt like happened to you or unfair thing happened to you, there's going to be a bigger purpose that you can even imagine right now. Like you can't even see it coming, but it's going to be big. It's going to be good. Okay. For you. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Take care. Bye.